The kingdom hurts. Kingdom hurts.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
So, Wilson,
I'm a sniffle boy, Tyler.
you are. You sound like a sniffle boy.
I know. I am.
We shouldn't. Now that's your new name. Hey, is Disney Interactive Studios still a thing?
Yeah, I think so.
What have they been cranking out recently?
Nothing that I've played.
Nothing that I played. I'm sure they make like a lot of mobile.
Disney Interactive Studios? Shit. Probably a lot of mobile stuff.
Didn't they?
Probably some Frozen stuff. Probably
Didn't they do like a bunch of that Skylanders Disney Infinity crap?
They had Disney Infinity. That was their version of Skylanders. But we're here to play Kingdom Hearts, and we're going to talk a little bit about the story, because why not? It's a convoluted mess, and
It is. Why not? It deserves to be discussed.
we're going to parse through it.
We're playing Wilson's level 100 save file here.
This is I don't think I've 100%ed this as far as like the game is concerned, because there's shit. Oh my god, it's been a little while since I played this. But I'm level 100. I have all the synthesis items. I have all the good stuff.
Nice gummy ship too.
Yeah, that's a custom made gummy ship, boy.
You can spend so much time just making gummy ships in this game. Look at all those boost ones that you got on there.
Oh, we'll play some gummy ship, and I'll show you my design that I have for it.
Jesus.
I want to go to Traverse Town because I love the music in Traverse Town.
Oh, it's so relaxing. Oh, already I'm so happy. Listening to this while you're synthesizing for that sword, I was like, "Ooh, this is choice music."
Look at.
I can't see your pupils. They're just like a vacant white circle. Like with that nose there.
His tongue isn't moving inside of his mouth, but oh man, that's weird.
The nose that's covering his eyes just looks like a cyclops.
A
Boo.
very surprised Cyclops.
His whole head is eyes. If you think about it, like most of his head is eyes.
My head is made completely out of eyes, Sora. Just glide around.
So, let's talk about your initial thoughts, like learning about this when it first came out.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, were you like,
Well,
wait, a Disney? Wait, what is this? Like Final Fantasy?
That was back in middle school for me. Like I think I was in 6th grade when this game came out, and I don't even remember when I saw the first promotional material or what I saw of it, but it was that was my first reaction of like, okay, so I'm definitely seeing like Ursula and the genie and Jafar and all this stuff, and that was super intriguing. Like getting to see these characters that I have enjoyed like as a kid, watching them be a villain, seeing them be a villain in a video game, and like what that would be like. But then they also showed like Cloud and all the stuff with Sora and Donald and Goofy. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I know. I was kind of I learned about it around that same time, but never really played it until like I watched one of my friends play it. One of my friends was playing it, and I'm like, wait, this is pretty fun looking. Like it's like an RPG, a JRPG mixed with like a hack and slash-esque thing with like magic and stuff. So that intrigued me a little bit.
That's probably my favorite part of this game is the combat and the actual gameplay itself. Like the platforming, not so hot, but
Yeah,
the
platforming in
combat
this is really awkward.
it's a really nice mixture of, like you were saying, like hack and slash, and then the RPG elements, and just the ability. Oh, I can't do it in here. The Dalmatians have overridden my gameplay abilities.
We will corrupt you. We shall show you the true. We are legion.
But
We are one in 101. We have now become 102.
I can basically one-shot almost anything now because I'm a buff little boy with buff little shorts and big old feet.
You got God Save the Queen and God Save the King or whatever. Or whatever. Just save the king, save the queen.
Let's see.
Look at that money.
But the ability to have all these different abilities that you can equip and unequip and all this stuff is like... I wish there was more of that in other RPGs to customize your character just a little bit.
And the move sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change up what they're doing, but I have Ultimate Weapon, Save the Queen, Save the King, and I have all of their other stuff. Little shield boy. Mithril shield.
So what in this save file? What did you choose at the beginning?
I basically always choose
Sword take away the shield, or sword take away
Nope.
the magic?
I choose the shield and take away the magic.
Okay, so you're
Because
more
that-
defensive, and
That
then
boosts your defensive capabilities. Because I remember the first time that I played this was back when I didn't have a memory card for my PS2.
ooh, that's
So I
hard.
played the intro bit quite a few many times. I remember getting to what is the name of the place? The Tarzan level.
Yep,
Deep Jungle.
Deep Jungle.
Deep Jungle. And that boss fight with
The chameleon.
Clayton and the giant ass chameleon.
Yeah.
I just kept getting killed, and I was like, man, I am really, really tired of getting killed so easily. So when I learned that it was actually a thing of like, oh, you can learn different abilities based on what you choose, I thought it was literally just like, oh, I want a shield instead of a sword or a staff. It gave me more like Leaf Bracer, where you get to ignore
an extra hit.
a hit while you're healing. And
Boil!
boil!
Boils.
I don't know what the fuck he's saying. Is he saying
saying-
boil?
I got a boil.
Boil!
Boils.
I want to boil your skin and wear it.
And then when you got to play it how it's intended and played through the game and got to know the story, what do you think about the story in this first one?
That might have been one of my first ever like real lengthy introductions to this type of storytelling, where there's a lot of philosophical ideas and like
They kind of kept it fun and like digestible for kids around our age too. Like it wasn't too.
I mean, there's not too many heady concepts that you can't
Yeah.
understand, but it is tedious in a way of like,
I mean, light and dark. Like who can't get that concept?
my heart is strong because I have my friends, and it was just like, yeah, okay,
I
whatever.
wish that was how he's like
Eh.
his dialogue is, I have friends.
I have friends in my heart. Eh.
At the end of everything.
Well, yeah, man, this is where you go to farm that money.
This
Yeah.
is where you go. I remember doing this constantly.
Just in that big door back there, now back in.
Sometimes you get the mushroom dudes, and you have to do the fire.
Oh,
Blizzard!
Yeah, which is kind of fun. Like that's a neat idea which have been in other Final Fantasy games of enemies that aren't really like
Yeah.
ones that you fight. They're just ones that you need to fulfill their little games that they want you
Yeah,
to do.
it's
and
like
then
a
they give you
Shin
bonus
Megami
prizes.
Tensei kind of game where you
Okay.
like
I'll take your word for it.
in SMT games, you can choose to talk to them like in the fight, like you can fight them or try to get them on your side.
Oh, you mean Undertale?
Well, yeah, they had this concept way before Undertale.
Here's Hooster, Dooster, and Looster.
Red, blue, green.
Let's chat. We carry only the best rotting fruits and jars of honey and lettuce.
Check out those nanners. Zoom in on those
Those are
nanners.
some polygonal nanners.
Wheel.
Are those tissues down there?
Boil.
I want some tissues. Boil! I will cut off Goofy and Donald. No longer shall you two be friends. You are each only my friend, not friends of each other.
And then when you beat this game, how'd you think the story ended? Because they did leave it with a cliffhanger of sorts, like Pluto's got King Mickey's letter, and they're all on the search for King Mickey.
I was, just intrigued. I was like, oh, cool. There's going to be another one. That'll be fun. But I didn't ever expect it to be what 2 ended up being, with like Sora getting older, having a new outfit and new places to visit. I thought it was just going to be
Yeah,
like
what was the time frame between the two games? Do you remember?
2 years, maybe. I think. I
Yeah,
don't know.
they kind of got the ball rolling pretty quick after the first one.
Oh God, yep. There we go.
Wow, look at this beast.
I am the gummy master, and I got the lasers, and I can slow myself down, get a bunch more points.
Damn.
Oh man, I should have gone into the customization just a little bit.
There's so much you could do in this game too that like made it really interesting. Because I remember playing with this with my friend, and this gummy ship part, I'm like, what the fuck is this, Star Fox now? Like, what is happening?
It's a nice little bit to like mix up the gameplay from just running around and smacking stuff.
I know, and this was just like a kind of like an afterthought. It seemed too. Like
I enjoyed it when I was. I mean, I still enjoy it now, but it is definitely simple, and it's like, it's a nice little palate cleanser. I don't. They made it. They fleshed it out way more in number 2, which was nice to have more reason to do it, and it felt even more like Star Fox, where you can go on like
get
different
better
missions,
better
different
scores.
difficulties. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like you're just gaining.
But it's literally just like get from point A to point B for travel, and then take care of the enemies in between that.
Was there any time when you actually were playing this first game and you failed at doing the gummy ship part?
Probably when I was younger, when I didn't like customize. Oh, new high score! I wasn't even trying there.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
I probably just because I didn't customize my ship, or I was just trying to get someplace and not defeat everything.
Mm-hmm.
Transform, no.
So is 3 stars the best
I guess.
version?
After I created this one, I didn't try and.
Let's see your
do
other
anything
ones.
else.
Or your other.
Well, that's the only one I've ever made.
Squamps.
Squamps.
Squamps. Look at those guns on that beast.
Yeah.
Fucking A, dude.
The front of it is just like all guns. And then, whoa, look at that wheel.
You got
a
a wheel on
decorative
it?
wheel.
Nice.
Yeah, so you got a bunch of guns, and you got some like radar stuff on the bottom, and lasers, and
This editor too was kind of weird to figure out.
yeah, the controls are definitely janky. Like how you place things and rotate them, and like having the different wings can, depending on how they're facing, they can be on like different planes from each other, but on the same level.
Yeah,
it's weird.
that kind of freaked me out.
Oh, get out! You're freaking me out, man.
I don't understand how this works. I'm not in aeronautics.
Save what you have built. No, it's good enough already. So, what from this first one do you think would be your favorite level?
Ooh, yeah,
There's a-
good question.
There's a little question.
I
for
mean,
you.
playing through, I think I really liked because it was so out of the blue when the Halloween Town showed up. I was like, wait, yeah, this is Disney, I guess.
Well, I mean, I it's not that I didn't know it was going to be in there, because I think they did show a little bit of that, at least in the promotional material. But it was cool how you entered that world, and like, I guess to help fit in more so people didn't ask questions, Sora, Donald, and Goofy all got like costume changes, and Sora was like a weird vampire kid, and Goofy's a Frankenstein's monster, and Donald is a mummy. And
With his gut opened up.
yeah, and he's like a invisible man.
Yeah,
I mean, 'cause,
invisible
like,
man.
Where the wrapping is gone, there's just nothing there.
And was that like a throwback to a game? Because I remember Donald being wrapped up in a mummy in like
Maybe-
either a comic or a game.
Maybe a cartoon, like
Yeah.
an old spooky cartoon for Disney or something.
This one I hated.
Why?
I didn't like Clayton. I didn't like the jungle parts and the vines and the tree sliding stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I only did the tree sliding when you had to.
Jumping on the hippos and crap. Like the platforming in this part really made me hate platforming.
Yeah, but there are a few little tricks that you can do to, like, make the platforming easier or to cheese it a little bit.
When you just have the short hop.
Little.
Yeah, not even the flip up.
Oh, mermaid kick. Thank you, Ariel.
This like would make it much more manageable. Like just flying across, zooming across.
Yep. I mean, when I unlocked that ability to glide, I was like, holy shit, this is just wish fulfillment. I want to do this in real life.
Yeah. But just trying to get to this vine, I hated
And
it.
then to go
All the way
it
up and then
into the-
swing the crap.
into the swinging bit.
God, I hated it.
Yeah, we haven't even covered the actual like plot of the game, but that's a whole nother beast. Like,
Well, how about we talk about the plot in the next episode?
okay,
Let's do it.
I'm not gonna make it to the next.
Prepare,
Oh!
pepper your Angus because we are gonna get into the
Put a little bit of that pepper on there, but
nice. We're
Got
gonna get
that
into
Foley, everybody.
the actual story of the first game.
Sora will never leave this vine. He's stuck here forever now.
We'll be right back.